Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Dear viewers, Assalamu alaikum. I welcome you all to today's New Bangladesh. Here, as usual, we shall discuss new citizens, new economy, new culture, new science, new technology, overall new Bangladesh. Dear viewers, as you know, that the whole country is at mourning now. Begum Khaleda Jia, the iconic figure of Bangladesh politics, departed for eternal peace on 30th November 2025. It might be considered as the end of an era, but at the same time, her political legacies will remain in the heart and the mind of the people of Bangladesh. Dear viewers, our today's topic is Begum Khaleda Jia. Today in our studio, as our guest present, our very much respected teacher, Dr. Jasibar Rahman. Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam.
And a renowned military officer, Brigadier General Jahid.
Assalamu alaikum.
How are you, sir?
Fine. Thank you.
Fine, thank you.
At the very beginning, I would like to ask you, sir, Dr. Jasibar Rahman, sir, to tell us about you in brief, sir.
I am Jasibar Rahman. Basically, I am a teacher. I worked in cadet colleges and at the same time government colleges. I was born in a mediocre family. My name of my village is very nice, Shimultoli. This is under Birampur police station. And in my village, there were plenty of cotton plants, patch of forest, and a small flowing river Jamuna. It's my pleasure to mention today. I was born the village where I was born, and just at the side of my village there was Kacha road, full of dust during Bangla months, then for Falgun Choitru, and severely muddy during the rainy season. My home school was in the native village and high school, Birampur Pilot High School. With the contribution of President Zahedur Rahman, who emphasized the need of a smooth communication of Thana level to their respective district, not only that, night coach service was initiated between Dhaka and Dinajpur in 1979. Okay. And again, I would mention Begum Khaleda Jia. Her nickname is Putul. She was a student of Dinajpur Girls High School. I started my career in Sylhet Cadet College on 3rd June 1981. And just after the tragic assassination of valiant freedom fighter General Zahedur Rahman on 30th May 1981. Later, I was transferred to Rajshahi Cadet College in August 85. And I joined the 7th BCS cadre in 1988. While I was serving in the Department of Zoology, Dinajpur Government College, I was nominated and selected as the best class teacher for a prestigious award, gold medal recipient in national level with a certificate. I'm proud of that because the prize giving ceremony was graced by Prime Minister Begum Khaleda Jia. She was third time Prime Minister as head of states, a great achievement in Muslim Ummah. Her simplicity was liked by the people.
Thank you, sir. Now about you, sir.
Thank you for asking. I am Brigadier General Zahedur Rahman. I have retired from Bangladesh Army in the year 2018. At the beginning, let me humbly convey my best wishes to you as well as all the persons who are working behind to make this program a success, and also the organizers of this program. And I would like to pray to Almighty Allah for the bereaved soul of Begum Khaleda Jia. May the omnipotent Allah grant her Jannatul Firdaus. I'm a humble man, born and brought up in a humble family. I attended school and college in Mirzapur Cadet College. Then I was commissioned in Bangladesh Army in 1985, and then I served almost 33 and a half years in different capacities in Bangladesh Army. in both operations, staff, and instructional appointments. I was also Dean of School of Business in Bangladesh University of Professionals and Managing Director of Bangladesh Diesel Plant. I have graduated from Defence Services Command and Staff College and National Defence College at Mirpur. I'm an alumni of Army Command College, Nanjing at China. I'm a keen observer of security and politics and do write in the national dailies, namely Kaler Kontho, Manav Kontho, and Jugantar. I have written a novel named titled Ana Kahon, and it was published in the year 2024. So it's an humble background.
Thank you very much, sir. Sir, as I know that you received the gold medal from Begum Khaleda Jia. So obviously, the moment you received the award should be a memorable moment in your life. Can you share with us your experience, sir?
Well, it's a very nice question to me. It was 2002. I was selected as the Best Class Teacher Award nationally. During this the ceremony was held at Usmani Sriti Milanayatan in 2002, 14 February, Prehistoric Language Martyrs Month. Secretary Shahidul Alam, very renowned secretary, and Education Minister Dr. Osman Farooq were amongst other guests. Begum Khaleda Jia was the chief guest. She graced the occasion, and she was so elegant, exquisite, and befitting there. During the announcement, when Begum Khaleda Jia, our motherly affection, she has motherly affection, she heard my name as recipient of award from Dinaspur Government College. I was serving at Dinaspur Government College. I was amazed at the glimpse of the audience and their clapping hands. Begum Jia, it was so satisfied, uttered with joy, "Oh, are you from Dinaspur?" I conveyed salam to madam and also said, "Yes, this is most memorable day in my life. I like her personality because she is uncompromising in leadership, not only for education, but also for women empowerment and improvement of downtrodden people." Very often, I just look at my medal in secret in my home, which is valuable, shiny, pure gold. It bears the national emblem of Bangladesh. We find the water lily resting in water, having a sheath of paddy on each side, surmounted by 3 connected leaves with jute, and with 2 stars on each side of leaves. Again, I would share one thing. I was also faculty of Rajshahi Cadet College. I left the college in 1988. In 1991, when Khaleda Jia was the Prime Minister in power, she visited Rajshahi Cadet College in Orca Union program. And there, one of my beloved students of 19th batch, Mr. Mahfuzul Islam, she was in front of Begum Khaleda Jia at the time of entertainment. And at that time, she wanted to eat an apple. Suddenly, Begum Khaleda Jia, with her motherly affection, just asked her, does a child cannot eat an apple from her mother? With this idea, my affectionate student Mahfuzul, she ate apple from the hand of Prime Minister Khaleda Jia. So we see motherly affection in a big ceremony, and how she is, what sort of affection of Begum Khaleda Jia in our country, and this thing. And this is actually my sharing with Begum Khaleda Jia. Okay, now another, yes, this is the thing. And I would remember throughout my life this event, this success. Okay, this one.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Obviously, she was our mother, and we call her the mother of democracy of Bangladesh, at the same time uncompromising leader of Bangladesh. Jahid sir,
yes, please.
Can you please share any experience with Begum Khaleda ji with us, sir? If you have, sir. Probably you have, sir.
In the service, we have a number of times met Begum Khaleda Zia, but then from a distance because she was the Prime Minister and I was a minnow in the Bangladesh military. One of the instances that I can cite is in 2002 when Bangladesh Games was organized in the National Stadium at Dhaka. Our unit was given the responsibility to organize it, and we did it splendidly. That is the time when I met her in just face to face, and I saw a very calm, firm, and dignified figure. Very polite, yet firm. And she was answering people, she was talking to people with a grace, like a true leader. Beside that, I came to know about these two iconic figures of Bangladesh. One is her husband, Shahid President Zahedur Rahman, and Begum Khaleda Zia from my uncle, who was ADC to the then Chief of Army Staff, General Zahedur Rahman, in 1977. So since then, they are my idols.
Well, sir, you served in Bangladesh Army. Well, so did the iconic figure Shahid Zahedur Rahman played any role in your desire or to choose your career?
Well, let me go back to then the time of 1971. Okay. I was then a kid, but then I came to know from my father and uncle and aunts. They have conveyed the voice of General Zia, whose voice actually rose the nation to take up arms against the oppression of Pakistan forces, the occupied forces. And then, as we grew up, we faced, two ideologies.
Yes.
One is the oppressing, monopolized theory of Mujibbat, monopolizing the independence war, the liberation of 1971, leaving aside the mass participation of people. The other one was the Bangladeshi nationalism, which embraced all corners of the society, which embraced the freedom of people. So I grew up with these two different ideologies. So when I crossed that childhood and came to near adolescence, I could understand the difference between these two ideologies.
Yes.
So definitely, the great patriot Zahedur Rahman, he actually became a kind of monument figure for all of us.
Yes, yes.
So he really kept us as an inspiring leader for those who were growing up.
Oh yeah, obviously. Thank you very much, sir. He was the hero of two wars and later a statesman.
Yes,
okay,
sure,
a statesman.
sure.
Yes, sir.
Well, in that period of time, I was just passing through my childhood, so I would not be able to say the statesmanship, but I would be able to say the figure that I have seen in the television and in the news that have inspired us to join armed forces.
Yeah, armed forces. Thank you very much, sir.
But now we understand
Yes.
how much he contributed to the national development.
National development. Even in international arena.
Definitely,
he contributed a lot.
definitely. Yes.
Thank you very much, sir. Sir, you were a teacher, sir, as well as my teacher and his teacher as well, sir. As an educationist, sir, what do you think that what was the contribution of Begum Khaleda Zia in our country in Bangladesh?
Well, very nice to listen this question. Begum Khaleda Zia is such a personality. She did many things for the whole country and especially for the northern area in Dinajpur district. And as you know, in 1979, her husband just founded an agriculture training institute at Basirhat, north of Dinajpur town. And during Khaleda Zia's period regime, it was upgraded as Haji Muhammad Danish Technical University 2002. And we know the contribution of Haji Muhammad Danish as a leader during the British reign as Tebhaga movement leader and so famous leader in the whole country, and especially in northern district, ठाकुरगाँव and Dinajpur area. So this leader is remembered by all people. Haji Muhammad Danish Technical University in 2002, during the reign of Begum Khaleda Zia, and she was the first prime minister in Muslim Ummah, and that is remarkable in the history of Bangladesh. And she also made Board of Intermediate Secondary Education in Dinajpur. We know Dinajpur is area where poor people, and they are lacked by education. To enhance the educational power of the people, Khaleda Zia set up a board, BISC board, Board of Intermediate Secondary Education, 2006, and this board has played immense role for opportunities of education of northern districts. All these districts are, poor people are living in all these districts like Dinajpur, ठाकुरगाँव, Panchagod, Nilphamari, Lalmonirhat, Rangpur and Gaibandha district. And another very important thing, the people of Dinajpur, they get a medical college, full-fledged medical college. And I feel sorry to mention, medical college program was initiated and founded by her magnanimity, although the land acquisition was done during the reign of President Zahedur Rahman. And General Zia laid the foundation of that medical college. Very unfortunate, this construction was disrupted and stopped by malice desire of President Ershad. And later on, in spite of this situation, odd situation, people of Dinajpur were fortunate and honored by establishing a full-fledged medical college in 1992. This is a very nice idea, and that was welcomed by the common people of the northern district. And regarding anything contribution of Begum Zia, we know the historic contribution in the whole world. Female Secondary School Stipend Program, FSSP, is a well-known popular project since 1994. And this project that provides cash assistance to the rural girls in grades 6 to 10, which require 75% attendance, 45% exam scores, and unmarried to boost enrollment. All these indicators are very, very needed in Bangladesh, because to empower the women, to empower the female folk, especially the attendance. Without attendance, no student can shine in education. So attendance is a very nice indicator, and this is also mentioned by SESIP in Bangladesh, Secondary School Improvement Project in secondary level. So we see especially that delayed marriage of teenagers. If they spend their time in the education in the school level for education, so they get enough opportunity to study. And plan of Begum Khaleda Zia to engage female students in acquiring knowledge, so that they are the driving force of economy in Bangladesh. So, and the enrollment in various institutions, also blessing of northern Bangladeshi people. And her policy become successful, a global model. Yes. And moreover, we find the program has shown the positive effects of child health, immunization, and reduced mortality. The support of partners, the family assistance program like the Asian Development Bank and the World Bank. So this ADB and World Bank, they supported this program, Begum Khaleda Zia's program. Education was triggered with highest budget allocation to our education sector, quotas for female teachers in primary schools to make rural parents safer sending girls to school. Parents feel safe sending their girls to the school, and female teachers in primary schools increase the rate of rural children and also earn confidence of the rural parents. Family students could study in a safe environment, safe school, safe home, safe environment, and all these are notable strategies of Begum Khaleda Jia. Increased family education directly to lead to the sharp growth of our ready-made garment industry sector, and by providing a school female workforce. Females are educated, they can contribute a lot in the ready-made garment sector. It was
in the economy as well.
In the economy, also, this one. Okay.
Thank you very much. Sir, how do you define Begum Khaleda Jia, the mother of democracy and the uncompromising leader of Bangladesh, as a statesman or as a political leader?
Okay. I see her mainly as a successful political figure. But then let me explain these through the struggles that she has been through from 1971 till 2024.
Yes.
I will just make 4 phases of this time period.
Okay.
First struggle that she started was in 1971 on 26th of March.
Yes, yes.
When her husband, late President Zahedur Rahman, said, when Colonel Oli, he was Captain Oli,
Yes.
informed him about the impending danger in the cantonment. And he said 2 words, in that case, we revolt.
Yes.
And instead of going to Chittagong port, he returned to Sholoshahar
Yes.
and then organized the remaining persons of the battalion. I think it's 8 East Bengal.
Yes.
And then they moved towards across Kalurghat Bridge.
Yes.
And he was reminded by the then Lieutenant Shamsher Mobeen, who
Yes,
was
yes, yes,
later,
yes.
that your family is here, would you like to meet them?
Yes.
And you know what he said?
I know.
He said that I have 300 soldiers with me. Are they meeting their family? What about the security of their children and wives? If that is not taken care of, so is mine. So he left with his troops without meeting his wife and children. That's an example.
Yes, example, yes.
And true to this spirit,
Yes.
Begum Khaleda Jia followed this spirit.
Yes.
People first, the nation first.
First.
Okay. So her struggle started since then until 16th December 1971. She had to take refuge in her relative's house in Chittagong till mid-July. And then she came to Dhaka, and probably was hiding in again another relative's house in around Siddheshwari area.
With her sister, elder sister. I
Yes,
think.
and where from she was apprehended by Pakistani forces, and then she was kept in a makeshift jail in Bonani area. There was an officer's mess.
Yes.
So think about the scenario. Her husband is leading the liberation forces, fighting, and she is there alone with 2 children, unknown about the future.
Yeah.
Will he return or not? But she kept faith. Okay. So that was one struggle. I would say she won.
Yes.
And that struggle gave her the resilience.
Yes.
That struggle gave her the steadfastness. That struggle gave her the feeling for the nation, for the people, for democracy, for liberalization, for liberty of people. The next struggle started in 1981, when out of the blue, her husband was killed. And again, she was alone with 2 children, 2 sons, growing up
Growing
sons.
up, yes, yes.
Arafat Rahman Koko,
Koko,
the younger one, and
Tariq Rahman,
the elder one.
Pino.
Yes.
Pino is his name.
So there another struggle started. The BNP was in power, but it was kind of disintegrating. And General Ershad was trying to take over at that period of time, just after 81. And he took over.
Finally took over, yes.
He finally took over. I think in 82, in the March.
In the 24th March.
24th of March. So now Begum Khaleda stepped in, that she has to organize her husband's beloved party and also rescue the nation from fascism, from military rules. So first she joined the party, then she rose to power and became the chairperson in 1984. Sometimes she had to be ruthless, discarded few who were trying to malign her or destroy the party structure, but she organized it well. While she was organizing the party, at the same time, she was organizing the movement against the fascism. She did not concede. She did not, became afraid of the fascism, of their oppression. She did not cower, and also she did not compromise with them, like the others who in '86 compromised with the fascism and then went into election, but she did not. So that was her struggle, second struggle, and she succeeded. In 1990, topple this fascist regime, and then a fair election was held, and she rose to that. She became the first female prime minister in the world. I think second one.
After
And in Bangladesh, she is the first one.
Yeah.
Benazir Bhutto was the first one.
Yes.
Okay. So her period in 1991 to 1996, where she received an economy which had difficult times, but her policies that she adopted, like liberalizing the market, financial sector reforms, then privatizing the government enterprises, state-owned enterprises, and then also the education sector reforms, that gave a boost to the economy. I can give you a lot of data which would show that the economy was gradually increasing. It was slow, but it was increasing. It was improving. For example, I'll just give you one data. Say, foreign remittance. In 1991, it was about $764 million US.
Yes.
But when it came to 96, it became $1,217 million US.
Yeah.
Let me talk about the foreign direct investment, because as the authoritarianism was squashed and the democracy came in, so it boosted the foreign investment. In 1991, the foreign investment was only $1 million. When she handed over power in 1996, the foreign investment was 14. If you see another indicator, the foreign currency reserves, in 1991, it was $1,600 million US. When she handed over, just the year before, was 3,370. So that speaks, and within this period, every year, all these indices gradually increased. So what it speaks? It speaks of her effective policy making and also implementation. Unfortunately, these facts are not propagated properly, and they are twisted, maligned, and with ill intentions.
Yes.
So the second struggle he won against the military rules. And then third struggle started with Awami League coming to power in 1997. That struggle continued even during her second tenure as Prime Minister till 2024.
Yes.
If I give you the data of her second premiership, you will find the same thing. All the indices are increasing year to year. Year to year. All these indexes, the foreign remittance, the foreign direct investments, and also foreign currency reserve. Just I will give two data, otherwise you will become bored.
Yes, sure.
Okay. So in 2001, when she received the premiership from Sheikh Hasina, the foreign remittance was 1,882 million USD.
Yes.
And in 2006, when she left the power, it was 4,802. Think about it, almost 2.5 times more. Same way, the foreign currency reserves, it was in 2001, 1,500 million US dollar. And when she left, it was 4,000 US dollar. So what it speaks? It speaks the effective implementation of her policies. Sir was talking about the female literacy.
Yes.
In 1991, the female literacy under the age of 50, over the age of 50, above the age of 15 was just about 26%.
Yes.
In her 2 tenure, she took it up to 47%. That's an amazing achievement.
Yes.
So first I say that she is a successful political figure. I also now say she is a successful statesman.
Statesman. Thank you very
That's
much,
how I
sir.
see it.
Thank you very much, sir. One thing I would like to mention that HDI, the Human Development Index, the growth of Human Development Index during her period was the highest. no one tells about this. Well, sir, another thing is, sir, about her struggle. As regards the 7th November of 1975, probably at that time you were not in army.
No, I
but
was
your
not.
senior officials were in army, sir.
Yes.
She also contributed in 7th November.
Yes, I didn't talk about the fourth struggle. I'll tell it later.
Oh, sure, sir.
Okay.
Sure, sir. But as I know that I read in the books and I heard it from some senior military officials that in 7th November, the Jatiyo Biplov and সংহত Diwas, obviously Ziaur Rahman was the leader. He was the iconic figure of that revolution. But Begum Khaleda Zia also contributed as his wife. Okay, so can you tell few words about this 7th November?
Actually, that period was one of the dark days of Bangladesh history.
Yeah.
You see, to few, Colonel Tahir may be an idealistic figure. But actually, he was the one who was taking the country into darkness. Okay. That is the time when they arrested Zahedur Rahman, and then he was probably placed under custody in 46 Brigade in that area.
And he was in his house.
In his house.
In the house.
And the telephone were cut off and all these things.
Yeah.
And then that is the time when Begum Khaleda Zia was again showed her demeanor
Yes.
as a very calm and dignified person who did not become afraid of this.
Yes.
And she supported Zahedur Rahman to remain firm in his commitment to the nation.
Even she cooked for those officers, those who kept Zahedur Rahman in captivity.
Yes. True.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were almost, I think, more than 15 officers were at that time in that house guarding him.
Yes, sir. Well, sir, thank you very much, sir. Now to you, sir. Well, as you were a teacher of cadet colleges of Bangladesh, sir, as I know that Begum Khaleda Zia contributed a lot for cadet colleges, especially for girls cadet colleges. Can you tell us a few words about this contribution?
Well, so nice. Begum Khaleda Zia, she contributed a lot for cadet colleges because there was only one cadet college, that is Mymensingh Girls Cadet College. During the reign of Khaleda Zia, she also made 2 girls cadet colleges. One is Jaipur Girls Cadet College and Feni Girls Cadet College, 2006. Yes. And future leaders, actually female students, there was no female officer in our Army, Navy, Air Force. By establishing these 2 cadet colleges, girls cadet colleges, so nation is fortunate enough to get some officers, female officers, girl officers in the Army, Navy and Air Force. And this is really a vision of Khaleda Zia. She was a visionary leader, and without the help of female, our country, our economy, our different sectors, our country cannot develop. So participation of female, participation of girls in cadet college, and participation in the Army, Navy, Air Force, it was iconic work, very stunning work, and everybody was surprised what Begum Zia is doing for the girl students. So now the nation is getting its fruit from these 2 cadet colleges, and cadet colleges really the women folk is fortunate to see the decision of Khaleda Zia and her political sagacity. Okay, this is the very simple, and education is always a priority in our society. always needed, and this thing, okay, and okay, education. So we are fortunate with Khaleda's
Well,
contribution.
sir, now as a military officers, how the Bangladesh Army, Navy and Air Force, the defense forces are benefited from these girls cadet colleges, sir, can you tell us?
Well, actually, I will not confine this benefit going to only armed forces.
Well, sir.
Okay, because the cadet colleges are open to all citizens of this country. All parents can send their daughters to cadet colleges. So if I say that it's only about armed forces, then I will be actually confining this contribution of to the greater community. So as a whole, the nation is, they have got the right things. For example, what are the cadet colleges for? Cadet colleges are for creating leadership, developing leadership.
Yes.
So we had 7
No, 9 boys cadet colleges and
at
3
that time.
at
when-
that time,
yes.
okay.
So those cadets who are coming out of the cadet colleges were contributing to the nation building. And in many sectors, in business, in government, in military, even in politics. The vacuum remained with respect to female leadership.
Female leadership, yes.
So these cadet colleges definitely contributed to that vacuum as well.
Well, thank you, thank you.
To create leaders.
Thank you very much, sir. Sir, as I am serving in the private universities, I am a professor in private universities, and I know that these private universities were really established by Begum Khaleda. It was her initiative. And at the same time, she established the Open University. So, okay, then how can you explain the contribution of Begum Khaleda Jia establishing private universities and Open University, and how the nation is getting benefit of all these universities?
It was really very good contribution of Begum Khaleda Jia during her reign. She established a national university and also Open University.
Open University also,
These two
yes, sir.
universities were established. And National University, now students are getting opportunity of studying in the local colleges, usually the district town colleges. And with the help of these colleges, they are given degree and also master's degree. By dint of that, they are now quite capable of serving in various sectors. So especially the Public Service Commission, especially the cadet service, non-cadet service. And we know the cadet service was full-fledged made during the reign of President Zahedur Rahman. And he was really pioneer in maintaining the cadet service and the benefit of cadet service. So Khaleda Jia is also again iconic for expansion of education in district level and for the poor students in the rural area, National University. And National University really it is very nice. And again the Open University, this is also very nice because many students they study in this Open University. They get opportunity at different times, very less time they take. They attend the classes only Friday and Saturday, and through that is on education is distant learning. So this is another opportunity. And with this opportunity, many poor students they get service, they serve the nation, they are contributing. So this is the political foresightedness of Begum Khaleda Jia, and her idea to uplift the women folk and also other students in the whole country is remarkable, notable country. Yes,
I taught in an Open University, and I found many students. Basically, majority of the students were very humble background, majority, yes. but they are studying well. They are studying very well, and later they are able to establish themselves in good sectors. Yes. Well, sir, as regards private universities, as I know that your son was also a student of a private university and got graduated there. He is now a good engineer, sir. So, what about the farsightedness of Begum Khaleda ji establishing private universities in Bangladesh, sir?
Private universities are really, they play a pivotal role. It's because many students they get opportunity of learning, and they within the in the short period of time, the actual period of time, they get degree from the university. They no stage of time. They can go to foreign countries for higher studies also, and this is their opportunity. So they can use their own time, and they can flourish in the society. So private university is also a nice idea. It was during the reign of Begum Khaleda ji as Prime Minister. This is also a nice idea.
Thank you, sir. As I know that your daughter studied in a public university and your son studied in a private university. Are you satisfied with both of them?
Actually,
about the education quality,
yes,
sir.
Education quality. My daughter was studying in Zahedur University.
Yes.
And it's a public university. So public university, to be frank, teaches quality and teaches idea. Public university means public, and it is full of wisdom. Wisdom, to my knowledge, wisdom. And private university, this is also very nice because, most of them are now trying to flourish. In spite of that, some universities are in the first line of background. They just provide a very good quality of education. And now students are shining in our foreign countries for getting higher degree, MPhil, PhD. And they are also shining in various countries like United States, UK, Canada, Australia, like that. So these are two different things, and students get opportunity, and the opportunity provided by the university authority, especially the teachers, love. Teachers can do a lot. Teachers can change the situation in the country. The students, if they are motivated, they can do a lot for the nation. They can do a lot for their own faculty, for their own future. So when the motivation and teachers, actually role of teachers is immense role. And our nation, this is the opportunity of the government to utilize the teachers. I would say if the teachers if they can motivate the students, they can change the nation. They're the driving force of education. So nowadays I find in different colleges, private college, non-government colleges and government colleges, now huge number of students. And through this university like National University and public exam like SSC and ACC, most of the time examination. Institutions are besieged by examination. And so the students are deprived of getting education in the classroom education. And for that reason, I would appeal to the present government and the future coming next elected government to establish examination hall, to build up examination hall separately, so that classes are not hampered. Even a single class should not be hampered, because the right of the students, they are coming to the educational institution. Why they are coming to the education? Because they have the right to get education. Education is their right, constitutional right. And if the government does not look about this right of the students, so what the government is saying? And now you see the present government, there are some commissions, various commissions, but there is no education commission. Education is huge sector, and there should be not only a education commission. There should be segment of the education commission, like Madrasa Education Commission, like Secondary Education Commission, Higher Secondary Commission, and Higher Technical Education Commission, Higher Secondary Commission, so that the problems are found out meticulously. This is the problem, and we need to solve the problem. So examination hall, I would emphasize, and my appeal to the government, to present government and coming government, to set up separate examination hall. This is my appeal to the.
Then we need to now increase the number of teachers as well. Sir.
Yes, definitely. And even there should be a setup of teachers for examination purpose. Examination is very important. If there is examination is not good, if there is any adopting unfairness or just another wrong way, then our nation will suffer, and still our nation is suffering. We see those who were recruited during the last 10 years or 15 years, what they are doing. I'm not blaming the teachers, I'm blaming the system, and I'm blaming the previous government, whoever he is. So education is first. We need a very suitable combination. A threadbare discussion about education of Bangladesh is needed.
Thank you very much, sir. Sir, as you mentioned that Khaleda Zia obviously was a successful statesman and was a great political leader. I should mention that Shahid President Zahedur Rahman, he led BNP only 3.5 years. And for more than 30 years, Begum Khaleda Zia led this BNP. So people are telling that BNP belongs to Shahid Zahedur Rahman as well as it belongs to Begum Khaleda Zia. So what is your opinion, sir?
Actually, Shahid President Zahedur Rahman,
yes,
she laid the foundation on which Begum Khaleda Zia built the party. For first 3.5 years, President Zahedur Rahman had to fight in many fronts.
Yes.
While he was organizing the party, giving it a shape, giving it a philosophy, that is Bangladeshi nationalism, and then pluralism, accepting the different views, religious yet secular.
Yes.
Religious
Yet secular, yes.
secular. So that is the philosophy that Zahedur Rahman gave it to the party. And then at the same time, he was also trying to build the image of the nation. As you are just saying about internationally, she brought up Bangladesh. He brought up Bangladesh. And he became the president of Al-Quds Committee and all this. He introduced Bangladesh to the Middle East. Still now, people remember his name. So that is the foundation he gave to the party. And from there, Begum Khaleda Zia built the party brick by brick, layers by layers, because she laid it for 40 years. So I think you are true. While President Zahedur Rahman gave it a foundation, gave it a philosophy, and the builder is Begum Khaleda Zia.
So do you think that the ideology of President Zahedur Rahman and later it was led by Begum Khaleda Zia divided our country or united our country?
Their philosophy was always uniting the country. They never meant to divide the nation. See, let me give you few examples. In Bangladesh, it's not only that we Bengalis we live in. There are other people of other ethnic races.
Yes.
We have, I think, more than 14 different tribes. I would not say tribes, smaller niche, ethnicities. They live within our same geographical locations.
Yes.
Not only in Hichro hill tracts, also in Sylhet, also in Mymensingh, also in Madhupur area.
North Bengal also.
In North Bengal. In North Bengal. Yes, South also there. In North Bengal also.
There.
So he embraced all, and he gave them one identity, the Bangladeshi nationalism.
Yes.
And it speaks of pluralism, include all. So it is inclusiveness. It's to unite people, not to divide people.
Sir, as we know that Shahid President Zahedur Rahman, he was an iconic figure and a symbol of honesty. Well,
Yes.
Begum Khaleda Zia should be, but at the same time there were some allegations of corruption against Begum Khaleda Zia. What was it really?
Actually, all these corruption allegations were baseless, twisted, and utter lies. There were about 36 cases started or restarted by Sheikh Hasina because she was on a personal vendetta. She was on a personal vendetta to destroy Begum Khaleda Zia. Those two renowned cases that people talks about the orphanage case, the money even did not go into any account of Begum Khaleda Zia.
Or to anyone.
Or to anyone.
Anyone. Yes.
It was given for the purpose of probably buying land for the orphanage. So what is wrong in it?
Yes.
There could be some procedural mistakes done by some of the staffs.
Yes.
But not her.
Not her, yes.
So it was a mission by Sheikh Hasina to destroy the image of Begum Khaleda Zia. Because Sheikh Hasina knew that Begum Khaleda Zia's clean, uncompromising image is a threat to her power. So she continued on her mission to destroy Begum Khaleda Zia for all those years. Even she blocked the medical facilities, the treatment of Begum Khaleda Zia, which ultimately led to her greater suffering and death. So she contributed, Sheikh Hasina, to the death of Begum Khaleda Zia. So corruption, out of the question.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I asked you all questions as a teacher, sir, but you are a student as well in Rajshahi University. And at that time, it was the regime of General Ershad. And obviously, Khaleda Zia at the time was in opposition.
General Zia's tenure, I was a student of Rajshahi University.
General Zia's tenure.
General Zia's.
General Zia's
Yes.
tenure. General Zia's tenure.
Zia's tenure.
Okay, then the question should be that during General Zia's tenure, Begum Khaleda Zia was the first lady, sir. Usually it is told that she was a housewife. Okay, housewife, but she was the first lady as well. So how was her image as the first lady of this country to you, sir, to the students, sir?
Khaleda Zia, actually, I would say she belongs to Dinajpur. She spent her childhood in Dinajpur district, Balubadi, Toyaba Villa, her mother's name. I visited this villa, Toyaba Villa, and she is really very simple. And she was a student of Dinajpur Girls School, and in that school, a number of students and my relative, sister-in-law, elder sister-in-law, both of them were senior to Begum Khaleda Zia by 1 year, and they appeared at 1960 as SSC candidate, while Khaleda Zia in 1961. And her behavior, her manner, her mobility, everything is liked by other students. And you will be surprised to know Khaleda Zia was also a student of Dinajpur Girls College. And during that time, Zahedur Rahman, Mr. Zahedur Rahman was the principal of that college. And during the tenure of President Zia and Zahedur Rahman, he was elected MP of our area, constituency, a very nice gentleman. And Khaleda Zia's behavior and his turnout, everything is liked by the people. So she is a mother and she has motherly affection to the children, to the poor people, to the each and every people of the country. They like their mother, like motherly affection. So nothing can be compared to Khaleda Zia because of her affection and love for the common people. This is very important, very important.
Thank you, sir. Sir, can you tell me about the position of Sheikh Hasina against Khaleda Zia? Okay, how can it be evaluated or can be explained? Why she was so rude or so hostile to Khaleda Zia?
Well, this they are two different. They are from two different ideology. So this rivalry or the revenge that Sheikh Hasina was taking is purely are primarily based on the ideology. Sheikh Hasina and her party followed the ideology of monopolized, sentiments of the War of Independence in 1971. They did not acknowledge the contribution of general mass. It was always Mujib-Path, it was always her, or it was always her father, or it was always her party. Never will find the acknowledgement of people who not only fought, who supported also the freedom fighters. On the contrary, Begum Khaleda Zia's philosophy or ideology, which is built on the ideology of great President Zahedur Rahman, the ideology of nationalism as well as pluralism, inclusion of all caste, religion and everything. So definitely here comes the conflict. Here comes the question of superiority. Here comes the question of legitimacy. Here comes the question of authentication. Who does people authenticate? Who does people recognize? Who does people acknowledge? So people of Bangladesh were acknowledging Begum Zia and late President Zahedur Rahman. So that was the point when Sheikh Hasina felt that she has to destroy this image. So she went on to rampage.
Thank you, sir.
I just give you some examples. She not only put her into jail and then hurled abusive words and then gave false cases. You see, I'll give in verbatim some of the statements she made in public. এই তো শুনি যায় যায় মরে মরে বয়স তো হয়ে গেছে 80 এখনো যায় না কেন? Think about it.
Yes, yes.
A prime minister talking about another ex-prime minister in such an abusive language. And this is one of hundreds of statements given by Sheikh Hasina.
Yes, yes.
It speaks of her ill mentality. But what was the response of Begum Khaleda Zia? She never used a slander. She never used a bad word. She never mouthed any abusive language against her.
No, never.
She absorbed those gracefully, like a true leader. Only once she said, "Man Allah Ta'ala dekhben."
Yes, yes, yes.
So that was her conviction.
Thank you, sir. In this connection, I'd like to ask you, sir, a very, very senior citizen of this country, a very wise man, and a teacher of many well-established people of this country, sir. The Faisala of this earth and the Faisala of the heaven, I mean, Jaminer Faisala and Ashmaner Faisala, they are not the same, because the Sheikh Hasina wanted to make Begum Khaleda Zia a villain, but the Faisala of the Ashman, Faisala of the heaven was different. The Almighty Allah has made her a hero, and we saw that how the whole nation participated in the namaz janaza and in the dafon and in other events. So what sir told that Allah Ta'ala dekhben. So we saw, the whole country saw, the whole world saw. Even the leaders of other countries also participated in the funeral, sir. So what can you tell about this, sir, please?
Actually, Begum Khaleda Zia, her kindness, and we see I would say the foreign policy of Bangladesh, friendship to all, malice to none. This is the main policy of our foreign ministry. Late President Zahedur Rahman followed this policy. Again, this policy is also maintained by Begum Khaleda Zia, and she is so simple, nice, and she always wants to do good things for the people. So people like her, and she is the uncompromising leader, and she is liked by all citizens of Bangladesh. And you see the demise of Khaleda Zia on 30th November.
December.
30th
December last year, sir, 2025.
25.
Yes.
December.
December.
Okay. So 30th December. Again, we see the there is the date of President Zahedur Rahman on 30th May.
May.
It's the same date but different month.
Different month.
It's a
Coincidence.
coincidence.
Yes.
Okay. So Khaleda Zia's death, you see, she was suffering from diseases, and she was not allowed to go foreign countries for her treatment. It was really not liked by the people, not like the people. It's because the former government, former prime minister, she deterred her medical facility. So with considering everything, personality of Khaleda Zia is more high among the people in Bangladesh. So definitely if we do good thing, if we do good work, we will be rewarded by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, definitely. And this was really done by Begum Khaleda Zia during her life. And as I mentioned, student of Rajshahi Cadet College, and she ate apple from hand of Khaleda Zia. You see, he wanted to get one apple from Begum Khaleda Zia, but Khaleda Zia, with motherly affection, told him, can you eat apple from a mother? You see, the sentiment, affection. She was prime minister. Even then, her affection, her sympathy, her idea, and that is very nice. And everybody liked it. And so each and every corner of the country, Khaleda Zia is a name, is a legend. And this type of leader, people are afraid of whether they will get this type of leader or not in future, Bangladesh, because she was so simple. A simple man can do many things. And same is the philosophy of Khaleda Zia. She did everything for the people, everything. So definitely Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward her with Jannatul Firdaus. Reward her, definitely. This is as a Muslim, this is my idea. Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Sir, as a military officer, ex-military officer, I would like to ask you, sir, Begum Khaleda Zia was one of you, of the military family. Okay, she passed the war of 1965 with her husband, with the army, and 1971 with her husband, and the dark period of 1975, later as the wife of the chief of army staff, okay, and later he was the the minister of defense minister of Bangladesh. Okay, so during his long period of life with Bangladesh army, okay, how was her relation with Bangladesh army, and what was the relation of Bangladesh army with her?
Though Begum Zia spent most of her lives with military, her husband being a military leader, and also leading the War of Independence.
Yes.
And leading the nation after that, from almost like 1977 to 81. Her views about the armed forces were very respectful, yet she maintained a careful distance. Her belief, as I understood, was armed forces, professional armed forces, are needed to ensure national sovereignty.
Yes.
But not compromising the democratic culture.
Yes.
So to her, civilian supremacy over the military in the democratic culture was an important factor. So she never politicized the armed forces. She kept them professional. She ensured that army gets its due importance. At the same time, the democratic norms are not violated. So that's the important aspect she maintained throughout her premiership and also as a political leader, which was deeply violated later in her successor period.
Thank you very much, sir. Now, sir, as regards the foreign policy of Begum Khaleda Zia, Can you tell us few words about the foreign policy of Begum Khaleda Zia?
Foreign policy, Begum Khaleda Zia Begum Khaleda Zia took various steps. You see, especially some people, they just went to different foreign countries for earning for currency, and you see that is the earning. I mean the
Foreign remittance.
Foreign remittance
Yes.
was high during the reign of
Khaleda Zia.
Begum Khaleda Zia, and this is reflected in the last
In the
figure,
statistics.
statistics,
Yes.
very clearly written.
And written, yes.
And our treasury was full of dollars, during her tenure, during her third tenure as prime minister, and huge amount was given. So this amount was later utilized by the next government, I mean Sheikh Hasina's government. And they just collected money, they kept it within the treasury, and it was fully utilized by Sheikh Hasina. And this time, I would say the next coming government, if BNP comes into power, they should spend money. They should not only just deposit money to the treasury. Let the money be utilized so that the nation gets its fruit, development, whole nation.
Sheikh Hasina did not utilize. She
No,
looted the money.
She got the money from
Yeah.
the BNP government, and she utilized that lavishly. But it was deposited by BNP government.
Begum Khaleda
Begum
Zia.
Khaleda Zia's tenure.
Yes.
And again, she got the opportunity, Sheikh Hasina. But now, again, the government is coming. I don't know. Allah knows who will be the government, next leading government. But money should be spent properly, in proper area, so that people get its fruit. And our treasury, that is should be full of dollars, because now the remittance is coming very nice. Now the economic output is very good. Now everywhere we get a positive idea, positive thinking. So this is the opportunity of the next government to utilize money properly, so that people get its development, get its fruit. They will be happy with the next government's idea and political program, economic project like that. So this is my very simple idea. Okay.
May I add two
Yeah, sure,
sentences?
sure, sir.
Just two sentences about the foreign relations.
You may add more, sir. No problem,
What she followed. She followed, and also she believed as well, of the independent posture of the nation, free from influence of any neighbors or regional powers. That's why we saw in number of occasions we felt her that independence or independent posture. I'll give you two examples. One was when the Afghan war broke. The NATO forces fought against the Taliban in Afghanistan. Bangladesh was offered to participate with the NATO forces
Against the Taliban.
against the Taliban. Begum Khaleda Zia denied. She said, we can participate under UN umbrella only, not under NATO or any other forces. And this speaks of a resolute standing on Bangladesh's posture as an independent nation. This is one. Now, the second example is about Joint River Commission meetings with India in New Delhi, which I myself have participated as member of the delegation from the Bangladesh Rifle side. Our team leader was Mr. Tawheed. He expired a couple of years back, a true patriot. So during the deliberation, we had a different view on Muhurir Chor, it's in Feni, and the land, the water sharing of the river. So after discussion, normally what happens is that in the evening the staffs sit and they jot down and then write or type the draft, which are then shown to the team leaders, and they give their opinions if it is to be needed, if it is needed to correct or amend or exemplify or whatever. So in the evening we sat in our rooms, the drafts came, we saw it, We did not agree, so we returned it. They redrafted. They again said we agreed to it because it was against the interest of our nation. So the paper just like went across and came back and went across and came back a couple of times, and by then it became almost midnight. We couldn't agree upon on that point because we cannot sacrifice our national interest.
Obviously.
So then we discussed, and Mr. Tawhid said that, well, then let me talk to the Prime Minister. And Begum Khaleda was the Prime Minister. So he called her and told her in verbatim whatever happened and what was our view and what was the view of India. And if we agree to that, then how we are going to be affected badly. She just said, she heard very carefully and said, in that case, you don't sign the agreement and come back.
Yes.
You see, she stood firm. She said,
yes.
in that case, you don't sign the agreement, come back. So we next day, when we sat for the conference again in the morning, we said, goodbye, we are not signing the document. So the team came back without signing a document. If we would have signed, we would have sacrificed the national interest about the Muhuri Chor and the water sharing of that river.
Feni River, I think.
Feni River, which was probably later signed by the successive regimes. So that speaks two things. One, she not only that she was uncompromising in the democratic norms in the country, she was also uncompromising on the national interest.
Yes.
That's her foreign policy. She will not sacrifice on the national interest. She will not sell the nation to others.
I know a little bit about the Joint Rivers Commissions because my elder sister worked there. Well, sir. She told, Begum Khaleda ji had told that we have no masters abroad, we have only friends. That was her foreign policy. That was a foreign policy. Another point is probably, sir, I missed one point, I think. Which point is this?
Does her influence?
Yes. I should say her philosophy. Okay, her political influence, her philosophy, will it remain in the heart and in the mind of our nation forever?
Okay. Her philosophy, even after her death on 30th of December last year, still remains through primarily first her party, BNP, and I would rather say also through millions of women in this country. Because she was the first female Prime Minister of this nation, and she was the pioneer one. And she created a lot of opportunities for the women. She ensured women empowerment, not only in education, also in employment. So her influence will definitely remain. Inside her party, her image unites the party, which is being now led by Mr. Tariq Rahman as chairperson. But she remains as the uniting figure. In the country, as I said, she remains an uncompromising democratic leader of nationalism. So the country will remember her as a leader who believes in nationalism, who believes in democracy, and who believes in resistance to fascism. Now, internationally, she remains relevant because her struggle signifies how poorly a fascist regime can try to destroy the political culture of a nation. So her struggle remains an example to the world. So that's how I think she will remain influential in the history of Bangladesh.
Thank
she
you.
will always remain relevant.
Thank you very much, sir. Sir, I missed one point. You are a doctorate in biological science, sir. And Begum Khaleda ji also contributed in our environment, environmental science of Bangladesh. As I know that he made huge plantation in our coastal areas to protect our country from cyclones. Am I right, sir?
Yes, definitely. the plantation along the coastal side, and that was a barrier to a cyclone and other calamities. And in connection with this, I would say, you see, our late President Zahedur Rahman, he planted sapling of neem planting in Arafat Maidan and other areas of Saudi Arabia, and they just mentioned Ziara plant. There's a name, Zahedur Rahman plant, Ziara plant. So you see the love of nature, plantation by Shaykh Zahedur Rahman, and same is the case with Begum Khaleda Zia. And there is a huge belt, forest belt, and on the coast of our Bay of Bengal. So this is a huge project. Huge. This is a natural project, a natural idea. This is also welcomed by the people. Okay.
Thank you very much, sir. And the same question what I asked to Brigadier General Zaheer, that about the philosophy and political influence of Khaleda Zia to our nation. Do you think that it will remain forever? Yes, the same question to you, sir.
Okay. Definitely, because we find there is the love of the common people existing in our rural areas, in our every corner of the country. People always love their leader. There is a leader of vision, an uncompromising leader in Bangladesh. You see, Bangladesh, we have struggled in many areas during the reign of previous government. People are tired of struggle, But even then, they follow the path of Begum Khaleda Zia. Allah is one, and I live in this country. I will not live this country because I will die in this country.
I have only one address, that is Bangladesh.
I have only one address, that is Bangladesh. Yes. You see, so this is the idea of Begum Khaleda Zia. Same idea is infiltrated within the mind of common people, public, and Khaleda Zia is now within the heart of the common people, and definitely people like them. Like Khaleda Zia's ideology, and again her party in the next coming election. Definitely, people will consider her contribution and the party, and definitely it will put great effect during the election next election, national election. This is my idea.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much.
Before you close, I answered one of your questions about the corruption.
Yes, sir.
Then one point I missed there, but I think I should highlight that.
Yes, sure, sir. Sure.
See, in 2001, probably there was a report by TIB that Bangladesh is the highest corrupt country or the most corrupt country in the world, where they said that Bangladesh obtained 0.4 in their index. Well, that index or that result was the culmination of Sheikh Hasina's regime.
Yes.
Okay, this is one.
Yes.
Right. From that point on, when Begum Khaleda Zia took over, the index rose steadily. I'll give you just exact figures. In 2002, it was 1.2 instead of 0.4.
Yes.
In 2003, it was 1.3. This way, in 2006, when she left, it was 2.0. That means in the corruption index, we are improving steadily every year. Okay. I have been to Africa. I will not name the countries, but people knows the countries in Africa, how corrupt they are. But if you see the TIB reports, you will find that even those corrupt countries are ahead of Bangladesh. So what people sometimes say, dal mein kuch kala hai.
Yes, sir.
There has to be something there who have maligned Bangladesh with an ill intention of putting the blame on Begum Khaleda Zia. Despite the fact that we are gradually increasing,
at the time,
improving the situation at that point of time. And when she left, she ensured the country is out of that quagmire, out of the dungeon. She ensured that.
Well, I have another question, sir, in this connection, that TIB, Transparency International of Bangladesh. During the last regime, probably 865 billion US dollars were looted and shifted away from Bangladesh. So at that time, where were TIB? What were their criterions to assess this? at that time?
Well, that remains a $1 million question.
Yes.
Because we have heard about the white paper, which was probably led by Begum
Bhattacharya,
and
yes.
he submitted after 6 months of the interim government, where it says that each year about $17 billion has been taken away from the country, and we know how from our experience now. 5 of the banks are now have to be merged together because they don't have any more cash. One of the strongest bank, Islami Bank, one of the strongest bank in the country, was almost to deathbed, but it is slowly reviving. Many of the private banks became a pawn of those oligarchs to siphon off the foreign currencies from Bangladesh. You will hardly see a cry from those organizations.
TIB people. Okay.
Yes, of those organizations identifying, pinpointing where the wrongdoings are going. No,
Well,
that's the irony of that we have to face.
thank you very much, sir. Anything left, sir? Do you want to tell anything?
We have covered everything, I think. So, just as a citizen of Bangladesh, I would say, let the people of Bangladesh think of their leader, think of economy and the education, and other thing, garment sector, their income, in every aspect. People should think what should they do, what they want to do for their future. And you see again, there is a July Shonod, you see again referendum, yes or no. Now people can think of their future. This is also needed because the fascism should not be returned again in Bangladesh. So there should be certain conditions. Only 2 times Prime Minister, and the leader of the House and from the opponent bench. So there's the deputy leader, deputy speaker. So all these are very nice information, and people, though most of our people are not literate, but even then they understand what is going on in the country and what should they do in the coming election. So people can take their choice. It is up to the people. So thank you very much for your asking question, and thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for anchoring this program. Okay, thank you very much.
I have just one summarizing, I would say, remark from my side about this great personality, great captains, as we say.
Captain, yes.
Begum Khaleda her legacy is that of a brave female leader who opened the doors to the women of this country. Her legacy is that of economic growth. Her legacy is that of struggle for democracy. And finally, her legacy is that of fighting oppression, fighting the fascism. In that way, the history will remember her.
Thank you very much, sir. As you saw in the history of Bangladesh, that after the demise of Sher Bangla K. Fazlul Haq and after the demise of Hossein Sheikh Sarwardi, okay, the country became almost guardianless. But later, Maulana Bhashani Hujur, he took over and guided the nation. And after the demise of Maulana Bhashani in 1976, again we became guardianless. But Shaheed President Zahedur Rahman took over and gave her a very golden time. And that's after the demise of Begum Khaleda Jia in 30th November 2025, and he was laid in 31st November 2025. The people from different countries, the leaders from different countries were present in that funeral. The people of Bangladesh, there were more than 1 crore people participated in the janaza inside and even outside the country.
Yes.
Also in different embassies and in different private organizations. Well, at the time I was out of Dhaka in a very remote place, and I exchanged opinions and views with the very common people of the country. Okay, all were remembering Khaleda Zia and doing dua and prayer for Khaleda Zia, and everyone watched her janaza, and some took participation in the janaza through the internet. So obviously this time we feel that we are again guardianless, but may Allah help us. May Allah show the nation a good path, a real path, which is Siratul Mustaqim, and may Allah give us a new guide, a new leader. And dear viewers, we pray for the departed soul of Khaleda Zia. May Allah grant her the Jannatul Firdaus. Yes. Amen. And this is the end of our today's discussion. Hope to see you again in the next episode. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.